Hi class, our new exercise done in gouache paint, full color for 52A students is called Book. And for 52B students, it's called
Automaton.
Automaton. I can't pronounce that. That's why I'm using this my iPad. Okay, so now I'm looking at some of the books close up. These are all really good books. I've read them all. And I would suggest that you look at your bookshelves to see what you have lying around. And so I'm coming across, and there's a book by Warhol, there's a book by Sigmund Freud, a book by J.D. Salinger, but I'm going to try this one right here. This one right here is called The Man Who Fell to Earth by Walter Tevis, starring, or with a picture of David Bowie on the cover. So this is going to be the one that I'm going to use. Okay, so class, let's talk about supplies that you're going to need for this exercise. You're going to need some removable tape, a range of brushes, and so you can see that I have a really tiny one to a bigger one. I think that's going to be very helpful. You're going to need a water container with water. Obviously, you're going to need some gouache paints because this is a gouache paint exercise. From white, black, the three primaries. And if you do not have the gouache paints, then we're going to have to substitute with something. So maybe you're going to use something with like colored pencils. Or if you have some pastels, use some pastels. But anyway, we're going to have to do our best with supplies. You'll need a palette and also a ruling pen. And also we're going to do it on Bristol paper. And this one is Bristol Vellum. Okay, so now we've picked our book. I'm taking the book from my library to my studio. And so there's the book. By the way, the reason why I'm kind of attracted to this book cover, trying to get some ideas about it, is like I like the color palette, but I also like this this graphics right here with this black band at the very bottom with the typography dropped in. And this part right here, maybe I could do something with it. Anyway, so I've got the book. Then the next step would be to draw an accurate line drawing. This one's messy, but in your case, don't do it freehand like use straight edges. Do a good job, especially with the typography or the text. If you have to use guidelines, then I would do that and draw it accurately. Oh, a word of caution, like if you decide to use a book and it has the spine like that, all that typography right there is a lot of work. So it looks good, but keep that in mind that how much time you want to spend on this. Anyway, get an accurate line drawing. And after you've done that, get an idea. After you get your idea, transfer to the Bristol paper, and then you can start painting in gouache. And what I'm looking for on this project is, or it's not a project, an exercise, is flat, opaque areas, clean edges, edge control, and lots of detail. And so, let's see, what can I tell you? I wanted, coming back to ideas, like I mentioned earlier, how the book had, let's see, does it show up? Yeah, here it goes. The black had this black band at the bottom. Well, I thought I could play with that, and I got this brilliant idea, at least I thought it was brilliant, that how much black can I put on top of this section right here, and then cover up as much of this image over here without eliminating what the book was about. And I wanted to have like little glimpses of David Bowie peeking through, almost like through like little window panes. And I thought that was my idea with this one. But for you guys, come up with anything that you like. Just don't draw or paint a book cold or exactly, just a rendering of it, but get an idea and have fun with it. Okay.